Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about mind test skins, where you can get them, how you change them, what programs you use to modify them, change them up, and how to add them to the game. So let's get started. So of course, the first disclaimer, and let me just minimize this, is that I am using a Linux computer, as everybody in my class understands, but for those of you who are not in the class, I'm using a Linux computer, and so it's going to be look a little bit different, and in fact, editing the mods is going to be a little bit different. So just so you know, that's what's going on. So we want to add skins to the game of Mind Test. Well, the first thing that would probably be appropriate to do would be to add the skins mod. And we do that by just browsing online content. And then we're going to go here. We're going to type in SkinsDB, enter, and there it is, the first one. Yeah, and oh, that's Hades. Sorry. Okay, so any dependencies, we want those. It's downloading. It's done. Back to main menu. Browse. No, site. Start game. Sure. Select mods. SkinsDB, enable, save. Now that's well and good, but we really don't have any skins yet. And so how do we add skins to this mod? Because it doesn't come with any predefined skins for you. So what we do is we're going to click on that file icon and just go to our files in the home folder, if I'm not mistaken, home folder. And you'll notice here that there should be a mind test folder, but you can't see it. How do we see it? Well, we click on this little hamburger and then click show hidden files. Sometimes you have to do that every single time. I don't know if there's a way to make that standard or not, default. At any rate, here we have the mind test folder. We're going to click on that, and then here's the mods folder. And I haven't really explained to you this sort of file structure, but this is very important and something I want you to pay attention to, really, in that's the way we get to the mods folder. And so here is that mod that we just downloaded. So the content, whenever we browse content and it downloads it, it sends it to this folder. All right, so in here we are looking for textures, and but before we do that, something that would be worth looking into is the README. So if you're curious about a mod, I would always suggest look for a file called README, and it will basically explain a lot of different things. For instance, here, in-game downloader, or these are different ways in which you can download skins, and so we are going to go with the manual edition. But what's nice, I guess it doesn't give you the link, but at any rate, it tells us to copy your skin textures to the textures, to textures. What do they mean? Well, that's a folder, and so if we go into our folder structure, click textures, we can see that that's just where we're going to add them. And it says, as documented in textures /readme.txt, create yada, yada, yada with the following fields. So yeah, there's textures README. What that's referring to is the README inside of the textures folder. So let's go ahead and close out the first README and then go over to the second README. And it says here, in this folder, the skins files can be placed according to the following file naming convention: public skins, one or multiple private skins for a player, and then previewing. So anyway, so we'll actually get into the nitty gritty of that in just a second. But first, let's go ahead and see if this system is even going to work. And head on over to Google, where we are going to direct our page to mindtest.fensta. And I'll just add this link to the URL, or to the I don't even know what it's called, but right below this video, right, there's that section where I can write stuff about this video. That's where it's going to be. So, and I'm going to, I'm like, all right, I don't know. There's a lot in here, and I actually need something a little bit different. This might work. I'm looking for some like layers, some like glasses or something like that's pretty notable that we can work with. Look at this guy. He's got some headphones. That might work. Let's see. What's this guy? No. You know what? We'll just go with the headphones, I think. Let's just go with the headphones. That'll be fine. That's such a plain... This should be fun. So we're going to download this skin. It looks like you've chosen to open. I actually just want to save the file. So be sure to click save and okay. And I think that's saved to the downloads. If you're not sure where that's saved, then just click this little folder icon, and yeah, it's in the downloads folder. We are then going to pull up both of our folders, and then we're going to drag and drop. So now it's over here, but we won't be able to see it in game because we have not named it correctly. So we're going to go back over to our README, and it says, just for a public skin, you're going to say character underscore name or number or name. Now these brackets are simply a placeholder, and they're not to be included. So if we click on this, and let's just say, let's right click, click rename. We're going to say, first of all, character underscore 1. That'll be just fine. Click rename, and that should now be accessible, but let's test that out. So whoops, we don't want to open up Mindtest again. Let's close that down. Here's our game that's open. We've already added our mod. We can play the game, and now when it loads up, we're going to go into our inventory, and right in here are a few different options. Skins, we're going to go down character 1. And now my skin is changed to character 1. So pretty cool. So now for this assignment, I don't want you just to have some skin downloaded from this database. I want you to actually have something that's custom. But look at this. Let me draw your attention to this. This file here, it's nothing special. If you look closely, you'll see that the extension of this file is .png. So it's just a picture. And let's see if this gives us any options. Yeah, open with image viewer. So obviously, it's a very small image because it's a low resolution, as most Minecraft and Mindtest, that all of that is very low resolution. But once it finally, well, apparently the default image viewer makes everything kind of blurred. So that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open up the image editing software that I like to use. So hitting the flag key, we can type GIMP, press enter, and it should already be on your computer. If you don't have that, if you're somebody else that's not in the class, then just download GIMP. Okay, so this is GIMP, and I'm not going to do a full overview, of course, of this program. There's quite a ton that you can, quite a bunch that we can do with it. The contemporary would be Photoshop, but to stay on task, what we're going to do is we need to open up the PNG, right? Because this is an image editor, and we want to edit it in here. So we're going to click on File, and then simply Open, navigate all the way down to that file. So let's see. I'm clicking on my user home drive, which is my username followed by such various things, and then right-clicking in the home directory to show all hidden files, and then we're going to click on Mindtest. Could not Okay, so first problem. This seems like there's an issue with copying files or viewing files in the Mindtest folder through GIMP. So what we're gonna do is I think we can right click and open with another application, and then hit GIMP, and so that'll be the best way to do that. But of course, if you're just wanting to open up GIMP by itself, then just go through the menu and open that up. Okay, so the real problem is that GIMP does not have permission to go into that folder, and so we're just going to need to move our file, our picture, out of this, edit it, and then move it back, which is really annoying, but it's just, for now, that's what we're gonna have to do. So pictures, go in here, drop it in here, and or maybe just drag and drop. That'll move it, so you'll have to move it back. But for the time being, that'll work. So we're gonna click on character, and now when we scroll in, it won't get all blurry. So this is the PNG. This is the file that we have, and of course it looks kind of strange. It's you can obviously see there's a head there. You can see the shield, but the other things are a little bit confusing and hard to understand. So what we're going to do is we're going to look up online, and Mindtest has provided us with a template to explain what each section of this image represents. Okay, so doing a quick Google, Mindtest skins template brings up several different options, and I've clicked this one. I'm not sure exactly if it's the right one or not, but I want to show you a technique that is worth trying. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to right click on the picture. You know what, let's go to that picture so we can get the highest resolution image possible. And it takes us over here to this form, which I thought it was right. Wait. Okay, scrap that. We're going to go to the all section of Google search, and then we're going to look up this 64 by 32, and this guy has a nice layout of, and this is Careza. He has a nice layout of the different parts of the image and what they are. So of course we have head front. If we go over to GIMP, we can say that is the right area. So it's right there, head front. And then if we're wondering what this is leg right. This is leg back, leg front, leg left, I believe. And so this is going to be a leg, body, and so on and so forth. So you can kind of go through this, and I'll try to also include a link to this topic, this form, in the comments or in the description. And so so you'll be able to kind of reference that to understand where everything goes. But these are very interesting. Over here we have some head accessory bottom, head accessory left, and so on. And that's how you kind of give your character a little bit more character. Because, for instance, this is the hair and a hat of some kind. So that's a really cool feature that I like, and I want everybody to utilize. Okay, so that's enough for today. I just want to make sure that you are able to do those steps, and then next class we'll actually start to change it up, which you could probably toy around with GIMP and figure it out. But anyways, that's it for today. I just want to see a picture of your screen that shows that you've opened up your skin in GIMP. Thanks for watching, guys.